Hi, this is Frida. Welcome to my channel. Greetings from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Okay, and this sunny day I am going to be starting this tutorial. Well, actually I started on Sunday. Today is Wednesday. So far I have crocheted this long, and I just want to let you know that it's a really fun to work with. I had a hard time leaving it, but unfortunately I had a customer pay me to knit him a dude sweater, the Labroski dude sweater. So I will be doing a demonstration on how to knit that one on my next tutorial. So I have to put this aside, and just wanted to let you know, for 3 days, well no, actually 2 days non-stop, I have been crocheting this so far, and it has been 22 inches long. It's really fun, and I just love how the colors turned out. And I do really suggest the burnout satin yarn. It's hard to work with because it has a couple of strands on it when you crochet it, but the end result is beautiful. And plus, like after when you knit or crochet, it's nice and smooth. I just love the end result, so I do recommend burnout satin yarn. It is this yarn, and I just love it. Okay. And another thing, it does shrink while you're crocheting, so I chained. I'm going to be giving you all the information after, but I just wanted to let you know, because I'm putting this information on the beginning of the tutorial, because it did shrink. I always aim for 32 by 32, but unfortunately this one ended up with a 27. Yeah, so it did shrink. The reason it's shrinking is because of the valley and the top. The valley and the top, it gives, it shrinks. So I did 6 times 27. So the stitches are 27 multiple of 27 stitches. So instead of doing 6, I should have done a 7. But now I know. And I feel very bad. I think I might knit my crochet one for myself, because I just love the way how it turned out. The colors starting. The inspiration what gave me my cotton throw over. But I just love this. How the colors turned out. As there's 6 different colors. The green, the dark pink, it looks red, but it's a dark pink. Let me just focus it closely. This is a dark pink. It's a dark pink. Lighter pink. Another lighter pink. The light pink looks very light. And then ivory, white, and green. So I just love how it turned out. So let's get started. And look, I really recommend this stitch. It's really fun. Look how it looks. I just love how it turned out. And I have another idea as I crochet. I'm going to try to make a stripe without the up and down. So this looks lovely. Yeah, like there's nothing to say about this stitch. It's just gorgeous. But I want to try something that goes straight, not going up and down. And I think I have an idea for a spike straight. I don't know what I would call it, but there's already a pattern, and I will put it on the description. There's a chart into it. I can't post the charts on my tutorial, my video, because it's due to second, third copyright or something like that. And like this is my own from scratch video that I'm taping, so I cannot put someone else's chart or anything. So I will put the link below, and you will check into it. There's a lovely chart. And if you want, go into my Facebook page, I put a album, it's pictures, and I put a chart there too for the two. Like this is done with three double crochets, and there's also a 2 chart, and I followed the chart, and so it's a bit way easier than reading the, well, some people, everyone has different ways to crochet. I like to follow the charts. I just look at it and I just crochet or knit. But I will put the information below, and if you have any difficulties, you're welcome to ask me. I'll try to help if I don't forget, because I keep on going with different projects, different patterns. And I'm going to finish this and put this on my Etsy. It's a small blanket, and I will do the edges. I'll do the edges single crochet, and I will try to put, while I was crocheting, I thought I would put I will do the straight, maybe 2 or 3 rows of single crochet, and then for the edges I'll do a bobble stitch on my previous there's another tutorial on my YouTube channel. If you go into it, I'm gonna make that a little bobble on the, like a pom-pom on the end, to give that different look. We'll see. And I'm gonna put this on my Etsy shop to sell it, but I am planning to make one for myself, just for myself, because just look how it looks. I just love the way the color floated. Looks like roses from my garden. Okay, so let's get started, and I hope you'll enjoy this tutorial, and let's go ahead. Before we start, I just wanted to show you how I got the colors from. This is my inspiration that I have it. It's a cotton cover that I put it on my chair because it's leather and it gets so hot because of the leather in my skin. I don't like it. So I put this cotton cover. It's and I love the color, the pink. If you can see the different pinks. So what I did is I went downstairs again to my basement, and I grabbed all of the colors that I can find. These are Bernat satin. Okay, here's one of the labels. It was on sale. I always check for sales. This came out when it was Cancer Week, I think. And so it's Bernat satin. This is one of the color again, and the color is flamingo. It's hard to read. Let me just focus it. Okay. Yeah, this was at Zellers. Yeah, in Canada when we had Zellers. So that's why I'm trying to get rid of these yarns, because these are pretty old. Okay, so flamingo, and the number is hard to read. It is 168004. If you can find it, you can. So I grabbed one of this color. I grabbed green, and I bought these at Walmart years ago. Even I have the price. It's like $6.97 Canadian. You can look at it. So that was a good deal. And Michael's had it this year, earlier this year, 2017. So these are old. And I grabbed some of this pink lighter yarn, and I had ivory, and I had white. Okay, so these are all from the Bernat satin family, so they are shiny. I had a friend at, I had a co-worker at one of my works where I used to work. And she would always knit with Bernat blanket, and she would tell us how good they are. Just wanted to focus on the color. Doesn't this look good? I don't know where this color looks great. So we're going to start with green. And the pattern, the stitch, the granny, oh boy, it can be done 2 double crochet, or it can be done 3 double crochet. I am going to show you how to crochet the 3 double crochet. Oh, I just love these colors. I love it. Looks like a rose. Peony. Peony? Oh, I love it. The pink. The green. This green is one of my favorite color. And the white and the ivory. And then the dark. So we're going to start with two, I'll put a chart here and a chart for a double. And I will put the pattern, how to, where you can, written pattern. I saw this a couple of years ago. Today, tomorrow, it's been several years passed by. So, finally I'm doing the demonstration. Okay, it's called the Granny Stripe. So what you're going to do is chain as long as you want. 27 multiple of 27 chains. So I did my foundation chainless chain, and I will put the link here again on my description. Before asking questions, please check my description box. I tried to put all the information there and I still get the same questions over and over. Okay, so just wanted to let you know. Like if I have a pattern, I will put it on the description box. And what I did is I did 27. So I think there's 6 here. 627. So about 150 chain. Okay. And my goal is to crochet 32 by 32, or it always becomes, yes, a little bit smaller because the pattern is like this. The granny. Let me just pull that. So it's going to go up and down, down the hill. The grandma spiked, not Skyped, spiked my ripple blanket. That's what it's called. And I'm going to be knitting 2 rows. Well, I'm not going to count this one. So this is going to be the foundation, how we're going to start. So consider this is a chain. And I'm trying to not go over the board. The previous tutorial I loaded, it took me almost 20 hours to load it to YouTube. So I'm just trying to do as short as I can, just under an hour. And hopefully it will be shorter than that. So chain as long as you want. And what I chained is 27 times 6. So there's 150 chains here. And what you're going to do is just look at the label on the yarn. And yeah, I don't want to go over this. It's take times. Every time I do a tutorial, just check your, it says 5mm crochet hook. So grab one of your 5, and I'm comfortable. We'll see. I have a 4 here. If I'm not comfortable, I will go with the 5 here. I have the both crochet hooks here. One is a 5, one is a 4mm. So one is a G, USG, and one is a USH. So I will go work with either way. So chain 27, multiple of 27, and then plus what we're going to do is, and I will put the pattern, and there's a graphic there. So that's how I am doing this tutorial. Like I said, either you can do 2 double crochets or 3 double crochets, and I am going to work with 3 double crochets for this tutorial, because I wanted to show more crochets instead of 2. It becomes more laddery, like up and down. So okay, I am going to chain extra 3 chains after multiple 27. 1, 2, 3 I have here. And what I'm going to do is I am going to skip 2, 3 on the third. So 1, 2, 3, so 5, let's say. Chain 3 and then skip 2, and on the third do a double crochet. Oops. Just like this, go in there and do a double crochet. We're going to do 3 double crochets here. I always pray when I start a project, so hopefully I will finish this as soon as possible. Okay. Okay, so there's no chain between these gaps. Just wanted to let you know. So we're going to skip 2, and on the third we're going to do another 3 double crochets. And this pattern is going to be up and down, up and down. It's like going to the valley, going up the hill, going down. It's a ripple stitch. Yeah, that's all to it. So, and then again, we're going to skip 2, 1, 2, and on the third, we're going to do again 3 double crochets. The other one that I have seen, it's done with 2 double crochets. So we're doing 3 double crochets. It just gives more texture to the blanket. You can do it either way. I'm doing it 3. I always choose the hard way. Okay, so we did 3. Now we're going down the valley, and what we're going to do is we're going to skip total of 5 stitches to create that V, that valley. Okay, so count your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the 5th, just like this. On the 6th, I want to lose it. 6, this is 5th, and this is the 6th. So we're going up the hill now. So again, oops, I'm going to do 3 double crochets. I'm using burlap satin. You don't have to use burlap satin. This is what I have in my stash, and I want to get rid of them because these yarns are pretty old. I believe since 2009, before Zellers was open here in Canada. So that's the reason I'm using satin. And like I said, one of my co-workers, she was always knitting with burlap satin. So I just wanted to try it out and see how this turns out. Or else I use Super Saver, burlap Super Saver for my acrylic blankets. And this is how it looks like so far. We're going down the valley. And then again we're going to skip 2, and on the third we're going to do another 3 double crochets on the same. We're doing these 3 double crochets. And I thought, why don't I do a tutorial? I'm going to do a blanket. So I thought there's no from start to end showing how it's done. So this is how it looks like. And now we're going up the hill. And when we do a ripple blanket, when you do up the hill, we chain, right? So we're going to be chaining. So we're going to do, we're going to skip 2, and on the third, we're going to do it again. So there's always 2 double crochets, 2 sets of 3 double crochets in the middle, even when you go up and down, just to show you. Like this is up. So this was considered up, so there's 2. Again, there's 2 in the middle. Okay, and this is the third. And we're going to chain 3. Okay, on the same, we're going to do another 3 double crochets. 2, 3, and again we're not chaining anything between. Only the chain we do is 3 is when we go up the hill, just like this. Okay, so we're gonna skip 2 again, and on the third, so 1, 2, on the third we're going to do 3 double crochets. I think I split it. Yep, I did. Oh no, I didn't. It's hard to see when you're looking at the camera. Okay, just like this. So we're going to do 3 double crochets, and after the 3 double crochets we're going to skip 2 stitches. So 1, 2, 3. On the third, we're going to do a 3 double crochet. So 1, 2. Okay, this is the valley. My doggy's here with me, my doggy. I shut the door because my husband and my son, they're so loud. Yeah, so I shut the door and my doggy's inside and she wants to go out. But every time I shut the door, she wants to come in or she wants to go out. Pets, eh? You can't live without them. Okay, so this is the valley. So we're going to skip again 5 stitches. So it's a repeat, what we did so far. It's just a repeat. It's very easy and simple. It's just a basic ripple stitch, ripple blanket stitch. And this is the grandma spiked, S-P-I-K-E, spike. Okay, this is the foundation, so we're going to skip. I marked 27, so I did extra 2, I guess. So I'm just going to remove this marker that I put, because I chained 27, multiple of 27. So that was one of my marker. So I'm going to skip 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on the 6, I'm going to make 3 double crochets, just like this. Just like this. So it's no chain, and when you come up the hill there's 2 chains, so continue crocheting like this. If you get confused, go back, rewind it, start from the beginning. So we're going up and down the valley, going up the hill, going down the valley. So I'm going to continue crocheting all the way to the end, and I will meet you at the end. Okay, so I'm at the end and it went perfectly. So I am doing the last. What I'm going to do is I'm going to chain 3 and then make another double crochet, 3 double crochets on the same spot. We're up the hill, and after that 1, 2, and 3, and then we're going to chain total of 5. From here you can weave this end later. So I just have extra 2 chains, so that's perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to turn my work. I'm not going to start the spikes yet. I will start on the 3rd row when we change the color. So on this row we're just going to repeat what we see. So I'm going to do, oh my yarn is split. Okay, so I'm going to do 3 double crochets on the same top, hill top. Just like this. Okay. And I am going to continue doing no chains, nothing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 3 double crochets. I'm skipping here, and I'm going to make 3 double crochets here, just like this. And I'm going to make another 3 double crochets here. I'm on the valley now. I went from the top hill and I'm down. And from here, I'm going to jump here. So I'm going to skip here to create that valley. 3 double crochets. And then you will notice the hills and the valleys are becoming just like this, as you can see. Okay, so continue crocheting like this all the way to the end, and we will change our colors, and then we will start doing the spike. And before that, I just wanted to, so I'm going up the hill, and then don't forget we're on the hill, so we're going to chain 3 after 3 double crochets, so don't forget that. And we're on, when you are in the valley, you have to skip 1 to create that V, just like this. 2, 3. So continue crocheting all the way to the end. Okay, so I'm at the end, and what I did is I went from the valley up to the hill, and I did 3, chain 3, and I'm going to do 3 double crochets. So this is 2 and then 3, and I am going to chain total of 5, same as how I did it at the end. But before I do that, I'm just going to cut this yarn, and I'm going to add this dark pink that I have, and this is how I'm going to join. And I think this is how I do it. Just go over, twist it just like this, and then make it tightly. And I'm going to add this to this here, and I'm going to crochet these 2 yarns together just like this tightly. So we did 1 chain, 2 chain, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to turn my work, and I'm going to make 3 double crochets here. But to do that, I'm going to weave this with me together. This is how I do it. If you look at my previous tutorials, you will see. I don't like weaving in at the end. I hate that. Who likes it, right? So I'm going to just do it while I crochet, and then I'll be done with it. So I'm just going to repeat what we have done on the previous, but this time we're going to do the spike. Okay, so here we go. To do that, I'm just going to jump here, straight here, and then I'm going to move this with me, and I'll cut the yarn. So I'm going to jump here, and then make it 1 double crochet. Like I said, you can do 2 instead of doing 3. So what I'm going to do is, to spike is this, I go between here, 1, 2, 3, so I go between here, I grab my yarn, and I pull this a little bit longer, and I do 1 and then 2. The 2 crochets, you go to the same, that's how you do the 2 double crochet. But this is a 3, so we only do 1, and then I come back and I do a double crochet here. If you don't want to do 3 double crochets, you can do 2. To do the 2, you go back here to make the 2. And this is how you make the spike. Granny spiked my ripple blanket. This is how it's done. It's easy and simple. Just a regular ripple blanket that you do, and then you just go to the next one. And I'm just going to cut these so I have weaved it. That would be enough. Doesn't it look nice with the green and the pink? And later on I'll use the dark lighter pink. Okay, so we're going to jump to the next set of 3, and I'm just going to do a regular double crochet here, and then from here I'm going to jump to the bottom and then go between, just like this, and then make a double crochet, and then the third one is just a regular. That's all to it, and this is how you make the spike. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to skip here because we're in the valley, and I'm just going to go jump here and make a double crochet. And then I'm going to go between here on the bottom, and then pull this a little bit longer than regular, just like this. And the third one is just a regular double crochet. You go between next to it, and again just gonna jump, make a spike, go down here just like this. So it's very easy and simple, and this is how you make the spike. Like I said, you can do two. To do the two, you do 2 double crochets on the same, instead of doing here. You go jump there. So that's only to it if you want to do it with 2. And then you just do the regular set of 3 double crochets, and then chain 3, so there's no spike on this when you go up the hill, just like this. Then you go jump, and then you make a spike, you go here, and then you make the third one just a regular double crochet. So you only do 2 spikes, and that's all to it. So I will let you crochet. The rest is easy as simple, and I will let you crochet as long as you want. So today's Sunday. I started this stitch. Oops, see? Have to do the second one spike, don't forget. Stop talking, Frida. Pay attention to me. Okay. And then, oh, why didn't it happen? Because I didn't go down. That's, oh, look what I did. See? You have to go down. That's why it doesn't look good. Wow. So you have to go down here, all the way down. Don't go between that chain here. So go down and then pull. Now it looks better. That little. Okay, and this is how it looks like. And then we're in the valley, so we skip. And it's just a repeat, so go down all the way down here. Find that, yeah. Don't. So I will let you crochet. The rest is just to repeat what we have done. And these are the only 2s that we do the spike. So like I said, I started today. Today is December 3rd, Sunday, and I will try to post this on YouTube on Friday. And I will try to continue to crochet and do with different colors and show you at the end, and then give you an idea how it will look like, or at the beginning of this tutorial. I will show it at the beginning. And I don't want this tutorial to be long, because then it takes forever to post it on YouTube. First I have to save it on my computer, and that takes hours. And then I have to post it on YouTube, and that takes several hours. I wish they can find a solution for that, but unfortunately they haven't. Today's 2017. Still nothing so far. So I hope this tutorial gave you an idea how to crochet the granny spike ripple blanket stitch, because it's very easy, but you just need to see the details of how to crochet it. So I will put the link for the written pattern and the chart. I followed the chart. I don't like reading patterns because I found it confusing. It doesn't say. I'm not gonna give you. I'm not gonna talk about the pattern. It's already written, so it's free. And then I found the chart way easier. Okay, so Thank you very much for watching my tutorials. Please, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. Please give me the thumbs up. That one person. Yeah, you don't like me, do you? Gives me that thumbs down on purpose as soon as I post it. Must be one of my subscribers. Oh well, we can't please anybody, right? We cannot please everybody. Okay, so this is how we crochet. Thank you very much and happy crocheting.